Great news. The boat is big enough for a grown man like you to fit underneath it in a supine position. I don't know. Sleeping? What do... Huh?
Sarcastic self-pity is not what we need. I understand the situation looks grim, but we must
You have a home, somewhere. All cops do. The worn and beaten wooden plank.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time.
The noxious odor emanating from...
Don't you call her? Yeah! Don't call Abigail! Abigail. Don't you fucking call Abigail.
You're not going to get anything out of this guy. He's too drunk.
Don't call Abigail!
The man hiccups. He snorts and...
Don't call Abigail.
There's no use in yelling.
The drunk man starts.
Don't you don't.
There was little chance he'd be.
Hey, Tequila! Good to see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you? So what's happening? Yeah, Tequila Sunset. How are the, high-concept, reality-based adventures?
He says it like it's obviously your name. Like you call someone Billy Brunel. Good. These people know your true name. Looks like it has preceded you, Mr. Sunset. More on that later.
That's harsh. I'm like 3 or maybe 4 years into mine. Wait, no. Make it 5. Things aren't going super well for Idiot Doom Spiral either.
Idiot Doom Spiral, huh? This is bound to be a good, high-concept conversation. At last.
We are saving the world.
Please. Please don't call. Don't call.
Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol. That's what we're doing. I tried to save the world once, a long time ago, with enterprise, creativity, and willpower. But that didn't work out. So now, it's a pirate's life for me. What's it about? I'll let my hand address the situation. Maybe you've heard. I used to be a very successful businessman. I've signed more than a few lease forms or whatever the fuck they were.
I got a freebie when I purchased a whole carton of cigarettes. Smoke cigarettes, get a free pen. Deals don't come any sweet.
The writing under the tiny crown logo reads, Royal Extra.
Thanks, Rosie. Hey, Abs. Hey, Abs.
The man mumbles.
Hey. Goddamn Abigail is here. Wake up. Wake up. I'll be damned. That's what we have Rosemary for. You can help, right?
Sure, I can fucking help. You need a signature. I got you a signature.
Not exactly an expert forgery. Don't call Abigail. Would have signed something more like, don't call Abigail.
Hey, guys.
About fucking time, man. I've done.
The incapacitated drunk lay there snoring.
Thank you for your services, gentlemen. Should we go and mail these? I think I saw a mailbox on the plaza.
Okay, what's on your mind? It's you. We've met before.
No, you sure don't.
Maybe. You look like you want to know how to keep...
Tequila. Tequila Sunset. Something ominous there.
You think you feel bad now. Wait till you've heard...
No. You need...
Let me take a sip to moisten up my chords. Tequila Sunset rolled into Martinez last Friday. And by Tequila Sunset, I mean you. The man, the myth. Hey, let's not jump ahead of ourselves. This is your story. Stop interrupting. You got here on Friday to solve a case. hoping to be the early bird who gets the worm. And by the worm, I mean the buzz. Because as far as I know, all you did was... Word on the street is you went around the local hostel telling people that you're a police officer, and that it would be really...
It is. The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He's listening as casually.
It was a late Saturday night when we, the Union of Moribund Alcoholics, were getting our drink on. Nothing remarkable about this. We get out. One moment we hear the sound of a motor carriage revving up somewhere on the plaza, followed by a series of...
Do you remember the sound of wood cracking? The billboard?
Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody owning a pair of ears. That's just the reality we're in. Anyway, there was a brief silence. A gasp of silence, if you will, followed by a real commotion. We heard the carriage careening towards the coast at top speed. Sounded like someone jumped the canal. We grabbed our brewskis and rushed to the jetty. Never under it. What we saw was a sight to behold. A beat-up police carriage containing you. Right there on the beach. You revved the engine and screamed at the top of your lungs, "The time hath come!" So, naturally, being the curious cat I am, I asked what time hath come, to which you replied, "The time hath come for tequila sunset, the end of all things!" Your reality contracted. You jammed the pedal, plowed right off the jetty, and through the ice. We ran towards the ice, whilst you crawled your way out, miraculously unhurt, covered in seaweed. When we finally got there, you were sitting on the beach crying. You said that your badge and uniform were in the car. It was too late to get in there, though. The carriage had sunk too deep. Recognizing a brother in need, we offered our condolences and invited you to party with us, which you naturally agreed to. We asked about the whole tequila sunset thing, and you told us it was your name now and insisted that we all call you that from then on. I'm not sure. I think you were the event. Tequila sunset. You know, that's just what your mother called you. Your real name is Tequila Sunset. Ours. It was an all-night drink-a-thon. Then, at some point, I think it was Sunday morning, you got belligerent and wanted to talk about Revacholian women. How they're beautiful and also whores and so on. How one of them fucked you real bad. After a short while, you crossed the event horizon, looked sullen, got up, and left without saying...
Wow. That's...
Yeah, I bet tequila's a fucking legend around the precinct.
If you only knew.
You were pretty vague about it, but you kept saying you got fucked real hard. And that we've all been fucked too.
Please, don't open that door.
No one's fucked me. I do the fucking around here.
Abigail!
It seemed pretty painful, to be honest with you. If I had to guess, I'd say you're still working through some shit. Beside your gun and your badge, you said something about your hope, or... In retrospect, I guess you lost your motor carriage too? That's a big one. You told us that they were a bunch of fucking losers, whose main interest was cramping your style. No specifics, though. It was more about you that night. You were the star of the show. Yeah, you said it was no biggie and that you'd solve it in no time. And that you didn't need anyone to do it. You're doing it.
A lot of cops go solo and hermit once they reach that level of alcoholism.
Yeah, you seemed really mad about immigrants for some reason. I'd rather not get into the details. It was pretty. You kept apologizing for being such a bad cop. And you also kept pausing to knock the heel of your... It's a hard thing for a man to confront his past. That's why I avoid mine at all costs. Whoop-de-doo. So now I'm a fucking storyteller. Right. Why not? Better than a beach. It depends, really.
You might get scammed here.
No, the reality of the situation requires a rather modest contribution. A little motivational package. Booze! Did you already forget our... So, have you got anything for good old idiot Doom Spiral? A bottle for a story. Interesting. Ah, this is what they use to keep the working man going.
Hey, Spiral Boy, you gonna share that?
Shut up, guys. I'm telling a story here. Something happened to you. I was once a reasonably high net worth individual. A founder/junior partner at a high... I used the profits from my agency to finance what I called a cultural incubator. Abstract value generation, value per person, high concept stuff. I developed the paradigm, worked within the paradigm, but the burden of leadership weighed heavily on me. So I went jogging. 22 full-time employees, an all-star team, a potentially historical set of individuals. It did. With my trusty Sansarique tracksuit, I felt like I could conquer the world. But now dreams are worn thin, much like my tracksuit. One day I left on my evening run. As you may know, it's impossible to clear your head when you're distracted by the sound.
His eyes are clouded. His dilated blood vessels encircling his irises. His eyes are your eyes.
So I removed the key ring and put the keys for the front gate and the apartment into different pockets. I was halfway done with my usual lap when it started to rain. The reality situation became wet, okay? It was raining really hard. I made my way back home and discovered that I didn't have the key to the front gate. I'd mixed it. Naturally, the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did. There was no climbing down because I slipped and landed on my ass. Ouch, indeed. Reality was looking rather grim just then. Me lying on my ass. So I made my way across the yard. Standing in front of my apartment door, fumbling with my pockets, I wish I were tequila. I wish I were. Instead of my apartment key, I'd taken the key to the office. I rang my neighbor's buzzers. It was late, and most of them didn't even answer. Those people are naturally wary of ad men, you see. One moment someone chats you up, 5 minutes later you've bought a box of edible lingerie and a strap. Just then, I experienced a moment of clarity. I still had the key, but when I reached my office, I remembered that I'd asked one of my producers to change the locks that day. And since I hired... Anyway, long story short, life spiraled out of control. I haven't gotten into my apartment for years, so now you've heard my tragic tale. What do you think? Like nothing you've ever heard, huh? Tequila, I've thought about this series of events for a long time. If there was anything...
Why didn't you go to the authorities?
Well, at one point they came to me, but, you know, I didn't have any... I can't say it increased my faith in the RCM. No offense, gentlemen. The hobo lifestyle definitely has some... But that charm wears off pretty quickly. Before you know it, you're wearing a shit-stained... Good fucking question, Tequila. If I knew the answer, you think I'd be hanging out on a beach in this? I used to own my reality situation. My business, but now I can't hang.
A lost jacket? Sounds like a mystery you could look into.
My agency, man. The Boom Boom Room. Our concept was combining high art with the lowest forms of marketing. I convinced my partners to reinvest some of our profits in an even more high concept. I was financing a group of poets.
Sounds intriguing. If it sounds like it makes no sense, that's because it doesn't.
I know. It was fucking awesome. Until I went on a jog, unleashing a What? You've never... Pretty nice.
Good God. It's nearly impossible to describe how dirty this texture is. It's like rubbing two jellyfish skins together. You feel about 15% less human for having randomized trials have also... And then there's the smell.
Wow, you're lucky.
That's because your paws are fucking filthy, Rosie. My fellow mem...
Hey!
Shut the fuck up, Rose.
I thought he was a cool cop.
A gurgling sound comes...
And yeah, you're already acquainted with abs. Tequila, it's a verifiable tragedy. It was practically Say, you're a detective, right? Maybe you can help old Doom spiral out. Yeah, exactly. You're here to serve, right? If I knew where I lost it, don't you think I'd have it? Somewhere north of here, that's for sure. You could ask around, see if anyone's seen it. I'm all ears, Tequila. What's in a net?
Hey, Spiral Boy.
Shut up, guy. I was once a reasonably high net worth, so you don't want to just hear the same story again. I do. But as you can see, my fuel tank is running quite low, if you catch my drift. Cottonmouth is... You too, Tequila.
Good to see you, friend. So what do you want? I got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for 300 real. I also have speed. And by speed, I mean amphetamine. Aye, by amphetamine I mean speed. Sure did, buddy boy. Aye. Good, my man. Oh, you see, friend, bought cigarette?
The hook. Where is it? I can't see it.
Of course. It is what it is, you know. What it's always...
He has long forgotten what you were talking about.
See, friend, it's real valuable. You know it...
He's finding it.
What?
Keep him talking.
This guy. Oh, this is medicinal spirits. I've got one of those... Didn't stop me for shit, that's for sure. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you're good to go. It really isn't. Those arseholes. But the idiot, flight free too, I already...
Don't say it.
Yeah, you thought right. Don't even try to sneak anything past old Rosemary here. Aye, that's what I said just now. 300 real. Don't you try to trick me, buddy boy. Now you want it or not? So what do you want then? Finally came to your senses, buddy boy. Ain't nobody else gonna give you a... Sure, friend. A bottle of high-quality spirits coming right up. That'll be free in the civilized...
The scruffy head, the other one, looks indistinguishable. The kids don't reply. Absorb. The stone-kicking one becomes frantic. Or
He looks just like me.
the boy doesn't. The rock kicker...
You're bad with kids. Don't worry, everyone is.
Hello, mister.
She clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she twirls it around.
Oh, I had gloves. Very big ones. Heavy, too.
Where did you get these gloves?
Found them when Lemmy and I were playing hide and seek. In an empty house. Where no one lives.
She doesn't want you to think she stole them.
I hid them. The twins were gonna take them. They're stupid.
We're going to need those gloves. It's for important police business.
Oh. They're in my sandcastle. Behind our house. Under the sand. You can break the castle. It's not very good. My mom's outside. And I don't really know about my dad. Yes. They don't want to play with me. They're older and play outside. They look the same. Sometimes I can't tell if they look identical. It's a grouse.
Wasn't Gar, the cafeteria manager, trying to repair a piece of taxidermy?
I don't know. Sure. Just go and get it. I don't like it anyways. It looks angry.
All right. You just need to grab it from the ceiling and go.
It's Lammy. He's my friend.
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days.
Yes. Lammy has lived a long life. Lammy was a... No!
I think she means revolutionary.
Yes! Lammy was a restless... Bye!
You're not sure about the melody, but it might be.
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer.
Then how does she know you're here?
I still have a golden ear. Come. Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause...
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen. No, not you personally. I meant the RCM. Some of the men got into a fight. One of them killed another, locked himself in that woodshed over there. He was brooding, needed some help opening the door. You got it open for him and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded place, somewhere more quiet.
She says it as if he was on some kind of spiritual retreat.
Oh, the usual.
That's you, all right. A black hound licking your own heels.
Maybe they are afraid because you're an ill omen. I'm sorry. Look at me ramble on. What brings you to us? Stay? Most people, that said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack. I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM. No one is using it, and God knows it's not much anyway. You can stay there. Oh, don't. It's your choice. No skin off my teeth. My kids grew up and left like they do. The house is long empty now. I live in the small side attachment. It's easier and cheaper to keep warm. Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the place.
Well, if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you. Here, in a shack.
Just us. It's barely a village anymore. This is pretty much...
The place is so pornographically poor, it's not even funny.
The lack of wealth is the one thing we've got in abundance.
It's cold.
Riddles. Fits with the general ambiance.
Aye. Sometimes it's as though I'm also gotten lost inside this nameless nothing. Oh, it seems to be a common theme these days. Isn't that what people always think when they are lost? Over there, you can find more of the same. Shacks and trees growing wild. An old military hospital and its surroundings. Or it used to be, during the time of the suzerain. After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shock veterans and folks looking for some quiet. Now the area is... The goodwill ran out. The staff left and the place was shut down. Well, there's Lillian and her kids. A few new folks live in the house to the east, but they are away right now. And then there's the drunks. I'm sure you did. Nature keeps them here for you. No, officer. The only money we have here.
She nods, rinsing another piece of cloth.
Not much. There's the abandoned church, the DeLorean Church of Humanity. Some things just don't fly, officer. Look around. Who'd go to...
So, they don't hold services there anymore? The Ecclesiastes?
No, we've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. The place never stays open. It's a pity. It used to be such a nice church. Before you get to the church, there's some ruins, an apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant. Run-down bunch of houses. I don't know exactly. A pre-war place. Of note, the old fish market up on the boardwalk. But it's closed. No one. That's why it's... Now, what catch we do bring? What? You're one of those real estate people with big plans? If you want a development opportunity, used to... And now you know everything there is to know about this coast. Me? No one. Now it's your turn, Mr... Quite a handle you got there. So many titles. One of them double. What do you want with a...
That's an excellent question, ma'am.
He probably pawned it for booze and then forgot. Are you getting a reward for it at least? Good for you. Anyhow, you might ask...
The door has seen better days. The layer of paint has started